Back on the update to talk some high school basketball with Mick McCabe, the son of Swami from the Detroit Free Press. Before we get to the high schools, though, Michigan, UCLA, overtime out in Tucson, 86-84. Great basketball game to watch. Very interesting.
Yeah, Michigan almost shocked the world again, didn't they?
Yeah, on the negative end of things from their standpoint.
They're going to have to play a lot better than this. We're going to have to play much better than this. That first game against Coastal Carolina was just an exhibition game, and now these teams should be getting tougher. You know, they've gotten several breaks, Arizona, Georgia Tech, those teams being gone. But they're going to have to improve their play.
And George Washington is next. A lot of people don't know much about George Washington, but you're right, because Michigan has not played up to the level it's capable of playing.
Right, and not up to the level where you have to play to win a national championship. But I really believe that any team that wins a national championship has to win a game somewhere along the line that they don't deserve to. And hopefully this was it for Michigan.
All right, high school basketball. We're into the quarterfinals this week, then the semis and the finals next Saturday. Let's run down the pairings. Emphasis on the local teams, beginning with Class D. The locals still in it: Detroit East Catholic, Waterford Our Lady of the Lakes. First of all, I guess the favorite of the teams remaining in D. Is it one of these two?
Yeah, it's East Catholic should win the state championship, but this is not a classic East Catholic team. There are several teams out there. Grand Rapids Covenant Christian is good enough to win the state championship. Muskegon Christian is good enough to win a second straight state championship. East Catholic's a favorite, but it's definitely not a lock. But they definitely should win the quarterfinal game. Mike Boyd's done a tremendous job getting Lakes this far. I mean, I never dreamed they were going to beat Fowler. So, you know, they've gone as far as they're going to go.
All right, Class C, Southgate Aquinas, unbeaten at this point.
Barely.
Got to be the favorite, though, despite the Sand Creek game, the tight game there.
Yeah, that's, you know, like we were just talking about with Michigan, really, Sand Creek outplayed Aquinas the other night. But Aquinas made the plays they had to. Garavaglia got 17 points, 16 rebounds, blocked 4 shots. He was excellent the other night. And if he can play that way through the rest of the tournament, then they will win the state championship. But again, this is not a lock.
How good a player is John Garavaglia?
Well, you know, people look at him and say, God, he's 6'8". Why doesn't he get inside and dominate? Well, you know, he's got some perimeter skills. You know, he is, you know, it's not a joke for him to go out there and shoot a 3-point shot. He's a little bit like Terry Mills was at the same stage. Now, this is not saying that in 5 or 6 years he's going to be in the NBA, not by any, you know, he's got to improve a great deal, but he's got some good skills, and he's a great kid too.
All right, Class B, Chelsea, St. Clair Shores, Lakeshore, the local team still involved. First of all, a favorite in Class B.
Well, Saginaw Buena Vista should win their second straight. This should be the second of 4 straight state championships Buena Vista wins. That's how talented they are from the sophomore class on up. You know, they're a great team.
All right, and then St. Clair Shores Lakeshore, great season, 25-0. I don't know how much of a surprise this team has been, but this is good basketball.
Yeah, well, they weren't a surprise because they were in our preseason top 25, and they've been ranked number 2 right behind Buena Vista from day one. But John Zajac is a 6'7", a really good player, and you know, Travis Conlon, their point guard, is excellent. And look for him to sign with Michigan early next November. He's only a junior, yeah.
All right, we've got a number of teams in Class A. 3 interesting matchups. Benton Harbor against Ann Arbor Pioneer. First of all, Benton Harbor unbeaten.
Yeah, they're the number 1 team, but they're not the favorite, okay? They're number 1 because Pershing lost to Cass Tech, and you got to move them up. But they're the team that got killed last year in the state finals, but everybody's back. And they are an excellent, excellent team. All
right, PSL, Cass Tech will play Utica Ford. Cass Tech has had a wonderful season.
Yeah, you know, they're the team to beat Pershing. Derek Dial has just come on and played so well. I remember talking to Coach Shannon before the season started. He goes, you know, we're going to be really good if Derek's jump shot falls. Well, they've fallen. Every one of them's fallen this year, and that's why they're in the quarters and should get to the semis.
And Pershing, the defending A champions, got to be the favorite to win it again. 22-1. Walled Lake Central 25-0. That's been a terrific story too.
From Walled Lake Western in football to Walled Lake Central in basketball, they were another team that was expected to be good. They were in our preseason top 25. I don't think anybody dreamed they'd be unbeaten and in the quarters. But with the real thing, Carlos Williams, the truth, Willie Mitchell, and Cash Money, Todd Bergen, Pershing should win the state championship.
All right, we'll look forward to the games Wednesday and then Friday and Saturday with the semis and finals. We'll look forward to your coverage in the Free Press, and thanks for stopping by tonight.
Always a pleasure, David Lou.
Mick McCabe, the son of Swami, the Detroit Free Press, joining us on The Update. We're back. We'll wrap things up for you on another Sunday night right after these words.